Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And in this episode we are going to be accomplishing a lot and transforming some of our party members' personas. But before all of that, we have to get ready for Nanako's coming home celebration party. I'm looking forward to it, so let's head off to bed. And no, I do not live outside of the Dojima residence. That's just how I get there sooner. Anyways, we have plans to attend Nanako's celebration party at the food court. So let's go.
Ready, everyone? Nanako-chan? Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Welcome back, Nanako-chan.
Thank goodness you got better!
Thank you. I feel great now. I can go home and live like normal. Right, big bro? Yeah, I can go to school and help out around the house like I always do.
I think you're even more energetic than before. Man, am I glad you're okay. When you went missing, I swear that was the most scared I've ever been. Plus,
I don't really remember what happened. I'm sorry.
Nanako-chan. Yosuke? You need to practice not sticking your foot in your mouth. I mean, seriously.
sorry.
You can't blame her for not remembering. It was the same for us. Besides, it's better that she forget.
That's right! Nanako-chan is better now, and that's all that matters! Oh yeah, is Dojima-san coming by?
Dad, he went to work today.
We'd just be bothering him if we asked him to come here. We're supposed to be celebrating, not having him buy us lunch. Because I'm sure that's what he'd do.
Nanako-chan, aren't you bored just sitting and talking here?
No, it's fun being with everyone. There's plenty of snacks, too.
Nana-chan, let's go see all the food tasting stands. The kind ladies will cook you anything you want, right in front of you.
No, they don't. I know they're always yelling at you.
What about tag then? You run around and then these scary guys come after you. It's so thrilling.
That's store security. Heck, your whole idea of fun is just pissing people off. And no running.
That'd be fun to play hide and seek in a store this big.
Hide and seek. I'm good at that. Both the hiding and the seeking. Oh. Big bro, did you come find me?
Wait, that's... Nanako-chan? Do you remember?
Not really. But I remember everyone coming for me. You were all cool, like those heroes on TV.
Nana-chan. I was able to become Nana-chan's hero.
Don't cry, Ted. I'm allergic to people who cry.
I see. You remember.
Then let's do it for reals. Junes hide and seek.
Really?
Is that okay?
We still have time before the special announcements. Plus, there's no need to run and hide and seek. If I tell my manager, I'm sure he'll let us use the electronics section.
That's my boss. I'll be rooting for you when you write your apology.
If I get permission, then I won't have to write one.
This is so exciting! Nanako-chan, which part do you want to do first?
Both.
All right, winner gets meat!
Why are you betting? None of this makes sense.
Oh man, it's really nice to see Nanako all happy again, especially with what happened in the TV world. It's good to know she's safe. Yeah. And speaking of safe, oh, come to think of it, I didn't have a segue plan for that. Just decided to say it. And hey, Kanji, what's up? Man, it's awesome how both Nanako-chan and Dojima-san got better. Yeah, you can say that again. It's funny. But I'm as happy as if they were my own family. It was pretty rough for them, but at least we saved them. Yeah, man, we did a great job. Thanks a lot. And it's a bit cliche, but I don't think that it's the time to say that. And it's finally hitting me. Oh, that reminds me. Is Nanako-chan gonna be okay with her homework? Oh, I actually haven't asked. She's been out a while. It's gonna be tough for her to catch up. I don't know, she's pretty smart. She'll be okay, I think, and she's a heck of a lot smarter than me. Yeah, no kidding, man. Oh, man. Kanji never changed. He's such a... See, that's... I know it's a character in a video game, but it just goes to show, do not let people's exteriors determine your opinions of them, because at heart, Kanji's a real softie. And yes, we should try and make as many memories as we can, and there's a very special lady I want to talk to today. A fan favorite, Miss Kashiwagi. No, I'm just joking. Oh, Yukun, do you need something? Oh, that reminds me. Your semester exam results were impressive. I'll continue to expect great Lady, shut up and give me what I came here for. And I think she's actually going to prompt us to do a request. Yeah, I'm going to decline that because I kind of don't care. And oh, what a waste. This would have been perfect opportunity for some one-on-one time. Okay, and that reminds me. A reward. I said there'd been a mistake, right? The female uniform didn't arrive. Here's the female one. You can have it. Why are you giving me girls' clothes, Miss Kash? It was a bit too tight around the chest for me. It's too bad. We could have made such a cute couple. Yeah, you're creepy. Anyway, someone less creepy. Naoto Shirogane. Hey, Naoto, how's it going? If you don't have any plans, perhaps you would like to spend some time with me? Absolutely, why not? It's nothing serious, but there's something I'd like you to hear. Sure, let's go, I guess.
You have my gratitude.
Why are you always so horrible, Naoto? And I wish to take another look at this town with you while you're still here. Alright, let's go.
This place is covered in snow, too. It's chilly, but I like the winter and its tranquility. Things have become so peaceful lately. I finally feel like I've gotten used to it. The people of Inaba are thinking about the events that transpired and are making an effort to make the town better. I've heard that a lot of local government projects are being considered, such as bringing back old festivals. It would seem that they're trying to revitalize the town commercially, but I think the people yearn for connection. But as time passes, everything fades away eventually. Whenever I handle a serious case, I always come across a certain problem. Man can forget about painful memories, and in doing so, wipe away tears and learn to stand up again. But because we forget, we repeat the same mistake that caused those bad memories in the first place. Being able to get used to difficulty is a strength, but people make mistakes because they get set in their ways. But after meeting you, I feel as if I've found an answer to these doubts. I feel that as long as you can find something precious in your heart, something to protect, you'll be okay. And as long as you have that precious someone, no matter how much you forget, you can strive for a better future. Of course, I have people who are precious to me as well. That's why I'm thinking about doing whatever I can, for them too. This isn't just about me. I draw my strength from everyone else. They keep me alive. I've never considered things like that before. And, of course, the ones who taught me to think that way are none other than you and all my other friends. Thank you. Really. There's a new power budding in my heart. I wonder if this means that I'm still capable of change. I'm going to keep learning from here on, and as long as I do, I can always change. That doesn't just apply to me. I'm sure the same can be said about you, too. I'm starting to look forward a bit to getting older. Me, you, and everyone else is going to keep changing. We'll all be having effects on each other, all those years. I want to watch how all of us change each other all throughout my life. That's what I truly want.
Dang. We may be leaving Inoba, but I think we'll all be a part of each other's lives for a long, long time. And I went shopping! What? Nanako, I don't care. Not to sound mean, I just don't need food anymore. I ate at cafeteria? Come to think of it, why has there never been... I'm trying to think. In Persona... I don't think even in... God dang, Kanji's not here. Well, I can't really do anything about that. So, yet again, we will be going to the shrine to pray for Kanji. This is... We have to do it, I believe, one more time in this episode, and we should be fine. Kanji! Come on, man. Gosh. But, yeah, I don't think there's ever been a... I'm trying to think in Persona 1 or 2 if there's a cafeteria you can access. I don't think there is. I think that's always been omitted from the game. I don't really know why, but I find that kind of odd. And yes, that was kind of an odd thought. Oh well. God, will these nightmares ever... Okay, I'll stop, God. It's becoming a bit unbearable even for me, and... Hello, Margaret. I apologize for interrupting your morning. I thought it would be best to inform you of my progress in the search of Marie. Yeah, did you find anything? I'm closing in on her location. Please allow me a little more time. Oh, and do you remember that her memory had been lost? Would seem that this incident has something to do with these lost memories. In intertwining her fate with yours, she may have discovered something. Now, if you will excuse me. Yeah, I don't think I could forget that Marie forgot her memories. It was kind of a big deal. But I guess because we involved, like, our lives with hers, we're now... What is going on? I wish Margaret could tell us more, but oh well, I guess we'll have to wait. And man, it's cold today. We even got snow this year. Ooh, it's tough being so cold. But snow is pure white and beautiful. But sometimes snow falls in different colors. Did you know that? Yeah?
Well then, I'll do Magi-san a favor and ask this one. What color is the snow that falls in Europe in the spring?
How is this a favor? I have no idea. Oh man, not even Yukiko knows. European snow in spring. Is it red? I guess that's why I'd ask Yukiko. And
You're absolutely correct, Magi-san. Red is your favorite color.
how do you know that?
The reason why red snow falls in spring in Europe is because snow mixes with the red sand in the Saharas. The sand rides the wind from Africa's Saharas to Europe. It's around 1 million metric tons. The power of wind is truly great, isn't it?
Yeah, try telling that to Yosuke. I'm sure he knows that. And
it will be a bit scary if everything turned red.
he remembered that I liked red? That was a great help. Wait, but if you knew the answer, did you remember that? Yeah, yes, I did, Yukiko. It's pretty much saying that the whole goddamn game. Okay. And anyways, today we get to spend time with Kanji again. No, I don't need to go into town. Me and my butterfingers. We're gonna head over to the practice building.
Yeah.
And have another social link event with Kanji. We're almost done, man.
Yeah.
Just a little more to go.
The other day, I went to visit Dad's grave. It's the first time I went on my own. I had a lot to tell him. How was it? Well, I felt like I could finally face him. A little late, though. Dad told me something right before he died. If you're a man, you have to become strong. Felt like he was telling me I wasn't a real man. Pissed me off. So I changed my looks and pushed myself away from people. Fighting gangs, thinking I was keeping Mom safe, and even trying to catch the killer. I was just being stubborn. I thought all that was how I was becoming strong. That I was really making up for all the trouble I caused. I was drunk off my power. But that wasn't it. That ain't what Dad meant. I still don't really get what being strong means, but I'm gonna start by not lying to myself. No more being scared of everyone, hiding my hobbies, staying away from people. Anytime, any place, I'm gonna bust right through as my own self. That's the way to deal with that other me in the TV world. As long as there's someone like that snot-nosed kid to accept me, I ain't afraid of nothing. Sir, it's all thanks to you. Oh yeah, we're gonna put those dolls of mine up for sale at the shop. They were a big hit with that kid and his mom. They called me just to say thank you. I got a kick out of that. Oh, I gotta go buy supplies. I need a jet.
Man, I think Kanji's pretty cool. Even if he is an underclassman and
Welcome home, big bro.
he's kind of an idiot too. He's got a cool side. Deep, deep down. Really deep down, actually. He's kind of a nerd if you think about it. But hey, I'm one to talk. I'm the one playing Persona 4 and talking over it. So who should I be calling nerdy anyways? Today, we are going to evolve the persona of Yosuke Hanamura. Man.
Yo!
I know I said I liked everyone else's transformation sequences, but this one's really, really good too, and it's nothing much, but there's something I want you to hear. You know, before you go back. Oh, okay, Yosuke. No problem, man.
Alright!
Lay it on me.
It's been a while since I last talked to you one-on-one like this. It's been pretty busy in the department I work in. I'm still doing that consultation thing, too. I caused you some trouble, too, with that message, Eunice. Really? That's good to know. Back then, I was constantly irritated, wondering why that stuff was happening to me. I was overworked just because I was the store manager's son, and on top of that, tons of people took me for granted. I thought no one was thinking about me. But that's not how I feel now. I took a roundabout way realizing this, but one constant in my life is that people rely on me. I thought before that I was shameless for being like that, but I just don't mind it. When I'm doing things for other people, it helps me try harder. When Nanako-chan was kidnapped, didn't you think I was surprisingly on top of things? Now that you say it like that, I feel pretty lame. In any case, I tried pretty hard at the time. Of course, I was serious about wanting to save Nanako-chan and solve the case. But mainly, it was because I thought you were going through some tough times. When we were debating dropping Namatame into the TV, I was just seeing red. I was so overwhelmed with hate and wanting to blame everything on him that I stopped thinking for myself. I think the same could be said about what happened to Juness. People just think about their own interests. But if I ignore them and say it's none of my business, I won't get anywhere. I'll forget what's important, and I won't be able to be proud of myself. I won't be able to say I did my best. I want to keep pushing myself like that. I want the people I care about to be happy. New power? Is this for real? There's a lot I'm grateful for from this past year, but the biggest thing, I think it was that I met you. If you ever lose your way, I'll go knock some sense into you. It won't matter if you're at the ends of the earth or in somewhere dark and bleak. That's what partners are for, right?
Man, Yosuke's a heck of a guy. Even if he is a little bit of a dweeb sometimes, he's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. And a really good friend, too. Yeah. Then again, who isn't a really good friend in this game? Anyways, today, I've been kind of delaying this a bit, but this is the final time we need to come to the shrine and pray. After today, we will never need to come back here again. Not that I've come too many times, it's just sort of a thing. And now we will pray for Kanji for the last time. Because very soon, we will finish his social link. Not today, mind you, but later on in this episode. Today, actually, we have to talk to, well, one of our underclassmen, but yeah, it's her, guys. She's helped us out more than a couple times. Rise Kujikawa. Oh, senpai. I got another letter from that girl. the other day. Senpai, is there something I'd like you to hear? I'm here for you, Rise. What's going on?
Thank you, Senpai. Was it okay to come out today? Did you have anything you needed to do? You remember when I told you before that I had a #1 fan? A girl who was being bullied and would send me letters? She sent me another letter. She says she's going to stop being my fan. She's made friends with someone, but her new friend is a fan of someone else. It seems she was told something like, "I'll quit being your friend if you stay a Rosette fan." She did say that she'll be cheering for me in her heart, but she won't be sending me any more letters. You mean you, Senpai? You really are kind. Relationships between people are difficult, aren't they, Senpai? There's something like a mutual respect between her and me. I don't even know what she looks like, but I know she has a pure heart. I also know that she's persistent. But when another person enters the picture, things suddenly get complicated. Throw in 4 or 5 people and it's pure chaos. There's no malice involved, and it's no one's fault. Yet we end up hurting each other, becoming lost. It makes me so tired sometimes. But that's why I want to keep trying my best. I mean, I am an idol after all. Make sure you stop me when it looks like I'm trying too hard, okay? I think I'll be able to listen to any advice you have to tell me, Senpai. An idol isn't some doll in a window being held up for public display. I think it means somebody who can endure things and stand their ground, no matter which way they're pushed. Even if that girl doesn't write me letters, I bet she'll still watch me if I'm on TV. I can be her strength, as well as many other people's strengths. Even though many things may not go my way and I may be troubled, swept off my feet and get lost, I won't lose. I have to protect the smiles of the people who are precious to me. That's the resolve I found after meeting all of you. I can tell. I sense a power inside of me that I didn't have before. I've learned so many important things from the people I hold dear to me. Senpai, I feel like my heart is about to burst. I'm so excited about the future now. Hardship and sadness and everything, it can all be changed into the power to take a step forward. I'm still just getting started. You and everyone else, you're all gonna keep changing too, in your own ways. And when I smile on TV, I'm smiling for you. So you smile too, Senpai. You have me and everyone else, Senpai. When spring comes around and we have to say goodbye, it'll be sad, sure, but we'll be okay.
Man, hope Rise doesn't get too popular. I might not be able to hang out with her as much if she's a AAA celebrity, and yeah, I think she'll be alright, no matter what she does. And alright, today is the day. We will be maxing out the Emperor Social Link. But before we do that, there's something I highly recommend you go do in town. If you have not maxed out the Empress Arcana yet, you will want to be doing that soon. Basically, this social link just requires that you have decent fusing, methods. And you know what? I'll give you the trout. It's been a running joke, but it'll end today, and it's in pretty good shape. Yeah. He will make us a thing. Okay, but basically, you need to get around I think 2,500 will be pretty good amount of yen to have for what's coming up next. Now, the easiest way to do this is to sell a lot of your stuff. I sold pretty much all of my gemstones. The Sea Guardian sells for a lot. Just sell anything you don't need. And yeah, I think our armor and stuff is pretty good. Then we should be fine. But yes, you are going to want some yen if you've not completed the Empress yet. The reason I've held off on the Empress is because you can all do it in one night, basically, if you plan accordingly. But yes, we'll be taking that on a bit later. Now on to current matters. Kanji. We've neglected him almost the entire game.
Yeah.
But today, we will complete his social link. And hey Kanji, wanna hang out, man?
Yeah.
Okay, thought you'd say that, and I wanna stop by my place. Okay, what for?
Sorry for barging in like this. I thought it'd be a good place. Oh, first though, there's one more thing I figured out. Rise stopped by our store the other day. She said the dolls were cute, so I told her I made them. And she said that was creepy. Kinda stung, but I kept on showing her the other stuff I made. And in the end, she said, maybe you're an amazing guy after all. Pissed me off the way she said it, but that aside, I get it now. This is what he was talking about. Just been throwing in the towel all this time. Of course no one could understand me. I've been keeping my distance out of fear. So I decided that I'd do things my way, no matter how tough. But it ain't just about hanging out with guys who understand you and telling the rest to get bent. You gotta make an effort if you want people to understand you. I wasn't even trying. Not just about my hobby, but like, when the police suspected me, it didn't even cross my mind to try to tell them my story. I let them think whatever they want. And because of that, you, Ma, and that kid all got dragged into it. I didn't put in the slightest effort to try and make them understand. It's easier for me to act tough. So from now on, I got 2 rules. Rule 1, be myself. Rule 2, get people to understand me. I want you to have this, Senpai. This thing's me being me. Now I can say it straight out. That other me is me. This? For reals? I get it. So I've become a little stronger, huh? You're my hero, dude. And my best bud. So as far as getting other people to understand me, today I'm holding the Oven Mitt Puppets 101 class right here. Don't worry, even you can do it. It'll be real cute. Believe me.
Oh man, Kanji. What a guy, and hey, Nanako's studying. How about that? When you ask her about it, she says she's trying to catch up, because all the school she missed. That's very good, even for first graders, you know, you gotta keep up in your studies. Now, if you've not maxed out the Justice Arcana, I would recommend spending a bit of time with Nanako, but
Well,
since I am completed with her, I think she'll be fine. She can do it by herself. She even says it right there. Yeah, good night, Nanako, but I actually will not be going to bed immediately. There is still one more social link. The Empress Arcana has stayed at level 1 since we initiated it, but in the next episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, that will all change. Now, the reason I have procrastinated so much on this social link is because it's a bit easier if you actually have other social links leveled up. Which means, yes, it is beneficial to do it towards the end of the game. And now I think it's finally time. Yeah. In the next episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, we visit a very special someone inside the Velvet Room and complete her social link. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.